Honey? Are you okay? Sal?
Did you ever hear the one about the 23-year-old girl who slipped in the shower and her parents had to rescue her?
Sal? I heard a noise. Not that kind of noise. I mean, it sounded like you fell.
She could feel her dignity going down the drain.
Did you fall? Are you okay?
What's going on?
I think she fell.
Is she okay? Sal?
Here's another one for you. Why did the chicken cross the road? Well, this chicken happened to be my boyfriend of over 2.5 years, and he was trying to flee the scene of the accident that left me with a crushed pelvis, a shattered knee, and a high probability of infertility. Oh, yeah, and I died.
Sal, the door is locked. Honey, why did you lock the door? I gotta grab something to unlock it. You better not just be sitting on the toilet with your earbuds in.
No, really, for 3.5 minutes I was dead on the way to the hospital. Spoiler alert. I'm back.
I'll just kick it in.
Wait, what if she's an kid?
Then you go first. No.
But the chicken, not so much. He got to the other side of the street and he kept on going.
Honey?
1.5 years later, he never calls, he never writes.
Lady, just hang on. We'll be right there.
Guess he couldn't handle the pressure. Oh, the pressure.
What's wrong?
On my side, roll me on my side.
Better?
Yeah. You didn't have to carry me.
You're too stiff. If you'd have hit your head any harder.
I've been dead before. Dad, I'm okay.
Why didn't you use the stool?
I don't know.
Why haven't you been going to PT? He called and said you were a no-show this week, again.
It's his fault. Last time he was done with me, I could barely sit up, let alone stand.
I think you make more progress if you tried not to think of PT as punishment.
You're right. I know. I'll try to think of it more as punishment.
Ha ha ha. When you said that, I think he'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, just think someday he'll get a kick out of me.
Sal, what are your plans for today?
Shower was as far as I got, and that did not go so well.
Why don't you go to the community center? And they got a free pottery class and what else?
Do they have aerobics?
Intro to photography. I put the brochure on her nightstand.
Right, photography. They're doing an open mic night.
What, no underwater basket weaving?
You should do it. You're pretty funny.
Yeah, well, looks aren't everything.
Very funny. Honey, if you could just apply yourself.
Only Kyle had applied the brakes.
If you're not going to go to PT, or at least getting out of the house a day and stretch these legs.
How about this? When you're feeling steady enough, I need you to go pick up some more beans. We're having chili tonight.
Good idea. The walk and the chili.
But
Unless you got a doctor's note, you're getting out of the house today. I gotta get to work. You think about that.
I'll sleep on it.
You know you inherited all that stubbornness from your father.
Yeah, what was you like to say? I'm
Yeah. You're too stubborn to die. Just don't be too stubborn to live. If you're not going to get on your feet for your own sake, do it for your father. It's killing him to see you just languishing. So you are going to walk to that bus stop, or I'm going to push you in your wheelchair.
Low, Mom. Low. At least come back and help me with my shoes.
Oh, that's what we got you this for. Extend your reach nearly 3 feet. You ever gonna open it?
I'm saving it for a special occasion.
Oh. I'll just be upstairs. You be okay?
Hand me my it's
You ever gonna let me read what you write in there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The hospital was the worst. I mean, it was great about bringing me back to life and all, like, don't get me wrong, but catheters? Now they are the worst. You know it's bad when you can't even pee without medical intervention. Speaking of pee, I tried to make the best of a bad situation, so I would joke with the doctors and nurses whenever I was awake. And you know what they did? They brought my parents in and they expressed their concern that I didn't fully appreciate the severity of the situation. That true healing could not take place if I was in denial of my life-altering injuries. It took me a minute to convince them that, no, I definitely appreciated my broken bones, my mangled innards. When I finally convinced them, the doctor said I had a really deadpan sense of humor. Unfortunately, in my state of mind, I thought he said bedpan humor, so I upped my quota of pee jokes. My mom was not terribly fond of my new material, but it cracked my dad up, which is a good thing too, because apparently he took the accident harder than I did. I spilled the beans. I spilled the beans. Guess I had to have been there. I'm applying myself. I'm applying myself.
Need some help?
If only I could extend my reach up to 3 feet.
What? Here. You okay?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna faceplant for a minute there.
You're just watching me for a whole minute.
No, I came around the corner
I'm
and
just teasing you.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean,
Oh, no, these are just the rest of my beans.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to sue. I just.
Actually, no, that's pretty funny. I guess that's what you call a beanie baby.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I actually overheard that his name is gonna be Jack.
You, overheard?
Yeah, the beans talk.
The beanstalk, oh.
Oh, and I had to wear an extra layer because it's a bit chilly in there.
You're full of beans today?
Wait, I got black beans, navy beans, kidney beans, but no pinto beans.
Okay, why no pinto?
I couldn't afford pinto. Afford pinto?
That one's,
A classic?
a bit obscure.
Yeah, well, I've been around the block.
I think this is the last one. It's looking a bit sad, though.
Sad. Guess there's some blue legumes.
Are you making all these up?
Sadly, yes.
Seriously? You're funny. I'm glad you didn't faceplant. I'm Dan, by the way.
Me too. I mean, not about being Dan. My name's Sal, but about not face planting.
Got it.
I noticed about the only thing I haven't broken.
Wow, what happened?
It's kind of a long story. And that's my bus.
Really? That's mine too. Do you, mind if I sit by you?
No.
No, don't sit by you? Or no, you don't mind?
No, of course I don't mind. As long as you don't mind sitting next to someone that might go into labor at any minute.
Well, I know beans about how to deliver a baby, but...
Well, then you're perfect. You know when you were in high school and a boy would stare at you? If he was hot, he could stare all he wanted. But if he was ugly, then you got like all offended because he had the audacity to rest his eyes on you. Well, today I met a cute boy. Cute and nice. But when he looked at me, all I could think about was, is he looking at the way my hips don't have the pendulum swing of the girls on TikTok? Or that I have to use a crutch to walk around? Or even the fact that I didn't feel like putting on makeup this morning and I was wearing my baggiest sweats. I mean, was I the ugly one in this scenario? And even if he liked me, or my personality, we ended up getting together, would he stick around when things got tough? Would he hold me closer when I cried myself to sleep? The pain in my hips or my knees? Or when I cried myself to sleep at the possibility of never being able to have a child of our own? Or would he chicken out? Move to the other side of the bed, the other side of the road, the other side of my world? I know I shouldn't be thinking these things. It's the accident talking. You have a bright future. It's just hard to put my big girl pants on when I have trouble putting on pants. You could knock.
Sal, I'm taking your father to the hospital. I think he's having a heart attack.
What?
His chest is hurting and his heart is going crazy.
Oh, did you call an ambulance?
I got him in the car and they know we're on our way. But I gotta go. I can't wait for you. I will call you or come on the bus, okay? I gotta go.
Mom. Sal? Is he okay? You didn't call. You didn't answer your phone.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm front and back of this one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He's trying to rest now. They say it's atrial fibrillation.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not a heart attack.
That's good,
Yeah,
right?
that is good. Yes. But they're saying he could have a stroke. They're getting him ready to life flight him to Denver.
What?
He overheard them talking after his EKG, and they said his heart was, I don't know, shaky. It looks like a bag of worms. I'm gonna go with him. So you're gonna be on your own until we get back, okay?
Where is he?
Go talk to him. Yeah, roommate, this way. I just have to finish all this paperwork. And honey, I've never seen him so scared. I'm scared.
Dad?
Hey, sweet pea.
How are you?
I've been better.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything?
No.
Are you?
What scares me the most is not being here for you. Not being strong for you and your mother.
Dad.
I can't get it out of my head. That I might. That you won't have me around to help you.
Dad, you're okay. You're going to be
Mr. Colton,
okay.
you need to calm down. Try and breathe a little slower.
They need me. They need me there for them. I can't.
Mr. Colton, try to think about something positive.
I can't.
Dad.
I can't.
Dad. Dad.
My baby girl.
Dad! Did you know that I woke up in the middle of surgery?
You
No, I did. And it was terrible. I mean, not the pain, I was too drugged up to feel anything, but that man could not sew straight to save his life. And I wasn't having any of it, so I started to complain about his handiwork.
You did not.
Really? I wasn't gonna let him off the hook. If I was gonna be patched together like Frankenstein, he could at least make the stitches even. Well, aren't you full of piss and vinegar? He said. That's when I finally let him have it. I said, I am on 300 cc's of morphine, and I could do it better than you. Finally, he got so fed up, he yelled, fine, shoved the needle and thread into my hand and said, suit yourself.
Sam, I mean, you are the
No,
most...
but really, later my doctor told me that inserting a catheter would keep me from having to get out of bed and go to the bathroom. Yeah, I thought he was serious, but turns out he was just taking the piss out of me.
That's funny.
Yeah, I tried to complain about that too, but all I had left was the vinegar. Yeah, he was a real comedian, that one. I can't remember any of his jokes, but he sure left me in stitches. You know, the cardiologist and I actually got along pretty well. Yeah, I found out we had a lot in common. Yeah, I found out we both did a stent in the hospital. Now, the orthopedist, on the other hand, he was a little sketchy. Yeah, he came into the OR, he was like, sup, little lady? I was like, hey. He said, you want a joint? I hate to confess this, but I had 3. Yeah, after he was done with me, he said, 3 cheers for Sal. Hip, hip, and knee.
Oh.
The last one was a little lame, but technically, hey, so am I.
It converted.
What?
His heart. It converted back to a normal rhythm.
That's right.
You mean I'm out of the woods?
We'll need to observe you for a little while, make sure it doesn't come back, but we don't need to fly you out.
Sal, you little angel, come here.
You've got quite the gift there.
To welcome our opener tonight, a newcomer to our stage in her very first stand-up performance. Everyone, let's give it up for Sal Colton.
Glad you all could make it. Glad I could make it. Touch and go there for a minute.
You got this, Sal!
Did you ever hear the one about